everybody, welcome back to another episode of Samp and Chance. I'm your host, Bobby Sampson. Joined with me, as always, is the man with the master plan, Mr. Chance Michaels. How are you, my friend, today?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Pretty good, brother man. I'm really excited for this special episode of Samp and Chance. Today, we talk to Otto Gentile and a special guest appearance by one Billionaire Ed Anderson, the co-owners, proprietors, commissioners, you name it. They run CanAm Wrestling out of Calgary, Alberta. It was a fun
There's one thing you
interview, man.
forgot to mention.
What's that?
All around first-class guys.
Absolutely.
Great guys.
No, absolutely. You are correct. Yeah, no, you know what? And as we talked about it in the interview here, you got to meet them. They're phenomenal. And next time a trip is planned for Calgary, I highly recommend you come down and check it out.
I want to for sure. I'll be there.
You got to be there. But in this interview, we sit down with these guys. We talk about the new direction for CanAm Wrestling. We don't get into the dirt or the nitty-gritty of the things that led to it. We just wanted to focus on the forward movement of the company. We talk about the posters and how they're looking better. We talked about the charity initiatives and things like that are going on in CanAm right now. Anything in particular stand out for you, Chance, in this interview?
I think people are going to enjoy it. Otto talks about the new things they have going on. Billionaire Ed joins. It's a great interview. You're going to learn a lot. People listen, enjoy. It's
absolutely. So everyone sit back, enjoy, grab your favorite snacks and drinks, let us all into your ears, and look down below in the detail and description of this particular podcast, which will give you links and connections to the various sites that CanAm Wrestling can be found on.
Please follow those and like them. All of our fans.
Absolutely. Support them as well, because they support us. And big shout again to Otto and Ed for taking out the time of their busy schedule. They were going to the school after the interview to kind of, help with the training and whatnot. So we talk about some of the school stuff as well. So guys, yeah, you know what? We could sit here and chop this up and chop it up. But at the end of the day, I think it'd just be best if you guys listen to this awesome interview that we did with these guys and enjoy, and let us know what you think in the comments below. All right, that being said, let's get to Otto Gentile and Ed Anderson from CanAm Wrestling. Samp and Chance out. Everybody, enjoy the interview. Have a good one. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to a very special interview here at Samp and Chance. I am joined with my man, Mr. Chance Michaels. Chance, how are you, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Fantastic, brother, man. It's a beautiful day here in Vancouver. The Mariners are winning as we speak. And joined with us here on the screen is the commissioner himself, Vinny Fever, Otto Gentile. How are you, sir? CanAm Wrestling Zone.
I'm good. Thank you for having me out. And I got to say thank you, brother, for checking in on me as a person. That means a lot. You have been there for me, and I just can't say enough about your support that you've given me. Thank you so much.
No, brother, man, you know what? It's please, no thanks needed. I appreciate it. That's what we do. We support each other so we can grow together. And that's, we've talked about this at length. The only true path to success is to work with like-minded people who want the same thing as you do. And together we get it done.
That's it. Exactly, my man.
Absolutely. On that, first and foremost, I want to touch on the experience that I got to share in Calgary. Unfortunately, we didn't get to spend ample amounts of time together, but the time that we did spend together was phenomenal. I want to say thank you to you and the whole crew for all that love and support and that open arms that I was just received with. It was just phenomenal. And to get to watch your last match, your last professional match, to be there live for that was phenomenal. Chance, you had to see it, man. It was fun.
How was the last match? How did it feel going out there?
It was weird. Being that it was my first time to ever get to perform in the pavilion, and you could feel the aura that was surrounding that building, you know what I mean? So it was definitely filled with a lot of emotion and mixed feelings about going out. But you know, we can't do this forever in ring, but we can do it forever outside the ring. So that's my role now, is to be a promoter of this wonderful sport that we love, professional wrestling, and try to take it to new heights that make this more exciting for the fans and more exciting for, in general, followers that just follow the product to see what's going on. But we're going to try and make it exciting, and we're going to try to take it to new heights for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Speaking of that aura, I know what you're talking about, Otto, just being in that stadium, just being in that area, just in those seats, and being back in the behind the curtain, just looking at it all and just experiencing it with you guys. I have to say, I kind of got, a lump in my throat a couple times, and kind of welled up a little bit here and there. Just because of the nostalgia, I get it, like I didn't perform there or anything, but to say that I've been there now where all these things happened, and this was the place that hooked me as a fan,
That's right.
right? And to be able to meet the Cuban assassins, to be able to meet the family of Bad News Allen, to be able to meet Bruce Hart. I mean, that two of those guys right there were the reason I became a fan, and I got to meet their families.
Yeah.
That was just an insane experience. But Otto, what's going on with CanAm these days, man? I've noticed the posters are looking absolutely crisp. I see a different direction and a different vibe. Can you expand on that for us a little bit?
Well, unfortunately, we got rid of the former graphic artist that we had. We
Oh, okay.
lucky enough to find a new one.
Okay.
He is putting out some very incredible work. You're not the only one that likes his work. So we're all actually getting a lot of compliments. So that says a lot right there. You know what I mean? So we're going to continue to work with this gentleman. He's putting out some great work right now, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking forward to see where he takes us from here.
No, 100%. I mean, it's hard not to tell. It's just the colors pop. It's vibrant.
Yeah.
Not to say the posters or the artwork from before was lacking in any way. It's just you just looking at it, it's going in a different direction, and the energy is going in a different direction. So
Nothing to say wrong against the previous graphic artist. He did his
mhm.
best for a year and a half with us, and sometimes just companies and individuals take different paths, and that's exactly what's going on here.
Fantastic.
Nothing negative to say about him, although it's not shared on his behalf. So it is what it is. I'm taking the high road, and I'm going to keep on pushing and moving forward.
Well, and that's all we can do. Although I feel that negative energy or time spent on negative energy takes away from the main goals here, right? So you know what? I mean, each unbeknown to us, whatever the case may be, um, we support you. So you got us in your corner always. Tell us a little bit what the direction is. Like, how did this come about in terms of wanting to shift things? And I know you and Larry are working together. So tell.
Definitely taking kind of a step back this month. We've only got a couple shows this month, but we took a step back, revamped things. We got some incredible new coaches at our school in the former CanAm heavyweight champion Jude Dawkins and one of his most recent challengers and chasers for the strap, Travis Cole. There are two new coaches there at the school.
Awesome.
Incredible. I love those two guys for stepping up and helping me, giving me some space so that I can make CanAm grow in a different direction, and that's exactly what's going on. There's new pricing involved, new payment plans. We're trying to make this industry better and we're trying to get it to reach more people,
Awesome.
so we can create our own wrestling superstars. And we've already created a bunch that you got to see firsthand yourself.
Yeah.
That's exciting to me. We are also taking Can-Am in a different direction. We're going to take away from YouTube. We actually got linked up with a company called PPN, Public Place Network.
Okay.
They have given us a opportunity and a platform, kind of like YouTube, but we don't have to wait for that bloody affirmation check mark in order to start making money.
Okay.
So looking forward to launching our network here real quick. It's a lot of learning to do. I've also brought on a producer and director in the name of Marshall Ennis.
Okay.
Now, a lot of you people out there may know Marshall Ennis, and some of you that don't, here's a little refresher. Marshall Ennis used to do all the strongman competitions on TSN.
Okay.
Wow, cool.
So he was to come on board and help Can-Am get to the next level. With the PPN, we've already got some episodes up. Season 1, Homecoming's on there. Season 2, Arrival, 4 episodes will be up there very soon. But with that being said, we are now officially on the TELUS Optic Network.
Oh,
Episodes are up there of Can-Am Arrival Season 2, and you can go and check that out if you have TELUS Optic Network. Search your community, search up Can-Am Wrestling, and enjoy.
awesome.
That's cool.
Another gentleman that helped us get to that point, Mr. David Bell. I can't say enough good things about David Bell, man. The guy is a genuine human being that wants nothing but good for this industry. And I love him to death. And we are continuing to work together, even though he had to take a step back because he's a professor at the Mount Royal University and teaching the next generation of videographers and directors and producers and stuff like that. So my hat's off to David, and we look forward to continuing our work together when he comes back. But right now, we are taking that direction with Marshall Ennis, and we're looking forward to seeing what we can make and become of this new direction. Because I'm telling you, man, Marshall has a lot of little toys that can make a production very, very simple and easy.
Hmm.
And to go as soon as your event's over and done, that you can pop it up and it's ready to be received by the fans. So it's pretty cool to see not only the direction we're going, but the equipment that this gentleman has is just phenomenal.
That's awesome. That's really, really awesome to hear. Now, the roster, how much of the roster is coming in with you with the new direction? Have you added new characters and new people, or is the status quo?
We still have the availability to bring in anybody from around the world. I've been talking to John Bullard from Chicagoland Wrestling. We're trying to get it together so that we can do some talent swapping. So some of the US guys can come up here. Some of the Canadian guys can go down there. We're still
Mhm.
working with Big Lucha somewhat, but I'm excited to announce that we have now signed with another Mexican company in they're called Universal Lucha Company, and you may know the gentleman that is part responsible for that, and that is Ciclone Ramirez Jr.
Oh, wow.
Wow, very cool.
Excited to have signed that deal with him, and look forward to continuing our work with the bridge that we've built between Mexico and Canada, and continuing that good fight, I guess you'd call it, to try and get the Mexicans here and the Canadians there.
Hmm.
More opportunity to Canadian wrestlers is just absolutely incredible.
Fantastic. Now, your current tag team champions, the Billington Bulldogs, the nephews of the great Dynamite Kid, correct?
Not the Can-Am Tag Team Champions. The Can-Am Tag Team Champions are the brand,
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
two-time champions. And I look forward to seeing what those two are going to do with their second run.
Mhm.
the Billington Bulldogs are the Wild Rose Sports
Wild Rose, that's right. Yes, absolutely.
Associations, and they're getting into a bit of a fight with the Profits.
Oh,
And
no.
very proud of the Profits because they are homegrown talent right from the Alberta Wrestling Academy. So I'm very proud of those two guys and the work that they've been putting in, and the improvement they have done is just incredible as a tag team.
I was telling Chance one of, he asked me, so what stood out for you on this trip? And there were so many things, but one of the greatest things that stood out for me was, I think it was night 2 of the show. These guys have both just competed in the Battle Royal. So they were standing backstage, I was standing backstage, and we just kind of started chatting. As you've gotten to know me, I'll just put myself out there and, introduce myself. So I just thought, okay, well, here's an opportunity. I see these two guys with this crazy war paint, and I saw them the night before coddling and hugging their little ones. And I'm thinking, okay, this is awesome. So I struck up a conversation an hour and 45 minutes later.
With the
Just
Billington
realized-
Bulldogs?
No, the Profits just had this amazing conversation about tag team wrestling, psychology, and all these little pieces. And I looked at them and said, fuck, I should have been pressing record on this. This was a show in itself. So please let them know. We want them on the show to kind of, chew their ear off a little bit more. And
I'm actually going to go see them right after this podcast, and I will let them know for sure.
yeah,
Like,
give them.
I can't be any prouder than two guys that have really stepped up their game. Just incredible. Another guy that I'm really proud of is Davey Disaster. Wow. The improvement this gentleman has done in the last year is just incredible. And that's, when you love something and you put your time in and you put the work in and you get to see the fruits of your labor,
Absolutely.
pretty damn cool, man. And Davey, he won the cruiserweight championship at the Wild Rose Sports Association tournament as well. So my hat goes off to Davey, and he's not shy about putting that belt up on the line either. Well, I guess I've had a few little pushes that way myself because he doesn't want to put it up, but I make him put it up. But all I'm trying to do is make him better, and he steps up to the plate and knocks him out of the park, usually every night. By hook or by crook, he gets it done. But, I think it's Booker T that says, if you ain't cheating, you ain't winning.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
The guys do what you have to do when you get a title around your waist or you get a title on your shoulder. You do what you need to do to hang on to your championship. And I'm seeing that a lot lately with the kids that are getting the titles. So my hat's off to them. You know what? I would do the same thing. So
Well, one could argue it's easier to win the strap and harder to keep it around you. So I mean, at that point, you got to do what you got to do.
that's right. And when you got that strap on your back or on your waist, you got a big target on your back. So
Absolutely.
my hat's off to them. Let them do what they have to retain that title.
Awesome. Yeah, please, when you do see the Profits, big hugs for me, and let them know that I'm thinking of them, and we would love to have them on here soon, and just to kind of pick their brains a bit. I mean, their psychology, and I think it's a testament to the school as well. You guys are teaching them real psychology. I know that from talking to them, because the conversation we were having, Chance as well, it was really just deep conversations about the art of tag team wrestling. It's more than just tagging your partner. It's holding that rope, that tag rope, all these little intricate details that we were getting deep into, that I noticed that even at the major leagues of professional wrestling, guys aren't doing the little details that make it special.
That's right. That's right. And we just actually Saturday that just went by, I had a CanAm original in the Pitbull Kid, Jurgen Herman's son, that came in to
Okay.
help the guys out a bit and give him his philosophy on wrestling and crowd engagement. And I'll tell you, man, for 1-2 hour session that they had, they learned a lot in that 2 hours. Evie and Chris, man, they put together a little bit of a match at the end of the seminar that was wow. Wow, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing this new stuff that they get to put into these matches. So it's going to be good. It's going to be really good.
No, I'm excited to see more from them. I mean, I got to see a lot of guys over the weekend. Unfortunately, just little snippets of each individual. You didn't get to see their full repertoire of everything. But you know what? From what we saw and what we were treated to, it was a phenomenal show overall. But Otto, I got a question for you. And Chance and I were talking about this. And from your perspective, which match on the card is usually looked upon or frowned upon by competitors? Like, for example, I bring this up because we were talking about Chris Jericho and how upset he was that he was put on number 2 at WrestleMania against Kevin Owen. Now, is that number 2 spot as bad as he makes it sound, or is he
Well,
just
as a promoter, your first match has to be the match that grabs everybody's attention.
curtain jerker?
So yeah, so the second match is where you bring back everything to ground level, and then you build from there.
Okay, so in a way,
Being that match that grounds everything again. But I mean, really, does it really matter where you go on the card?
I mean, I didn't think it did. I thought just the fact that you're there and you're on the card, it should be enough for anybody, even if it's a 3-minute segment. You're at Mania, man,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And that's the way I feel about it. But
Okay.
you got to build it this way so that when you get that last match, at the end of the night, you want that crowd to pop going home. You want them to leave them going home happy or absolutely ready to kill you because your favorite didn't win, right?
I love the Cuban assassins.
So that's what we're trying to do as a promoter. You want to build your card up properly, and you want to make it so that, like I said, that last match of the night is the one that the crowd's going to remember, right?
Right,
But I
right.
mean, everybody in the show has a job to do. We're
Mhm.
working as a team to get the show over, and it's the team that gets the fans to come back. So, I mean, I understand why Jericho's upset about being put on second, but he should really, like I said, it's a team effort, and it takes a whole team to get the fans to come back the next time around.
100%. All right. So that being said, team effort, energy, we talked about these things here right now. What I'm really curious to know is that you've been promoting now since about 1999 when you kind of started with CanAm at that point, took your little break in 2003, came back with a vengeance in 2021, in essence.
Yeah.
Throughout your experience with promoting and working with talent, what will you bring as commissioner, as a promoter, um, differently to this next, the rebuild and the re-emergence of CanAm, if I could call it that? How do
Well,
you distinguish between the bad energy and good, and how are you going to keep that out, in your opinion?
the the thing that bothered me the most about what happened this last little while was just all the negative energy that was around, and we had to find who the negative energy was and get rid of it. And now that we found it and got rid of it all, it's time to move forward. It's
Mhm.
time to be positive about our outlook. It's time to start giving the fans what they want. So we got our first show in October. We're starting to change it up a little bit. We're trying to get the fans involved. So we're calling it Pick Your Poison. And we're doing something that's was done long time ago, and that's picking your stipulation and your matches by the spin of a wheel.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cool.
And there will be some fan involvement as well, where they get to
Mhm.
pick. So we're gonna start doing things like that, where we get the fans involved, get the fans to be part of the show.
Mhm.
Because if you can get them to be part of the show, then you have them, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
We're trying to build our product around a different tune, if you want to call it that, I
Mhm.
guess.
Mhm, mhm.
We're looking to have fun with the crowd, and we're looking to have fun ourselves in the back. Like if I want to put something on that's going to make me happy, make me smile, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I've been promoting for a lot of years, man, and it doesn't get any easier.
No,
Just a tough job.
No, it's a tough job. It is a very tough job, and dealing with talent, dealing with sponsors, dealing with insurance, dealing with the venues. It's a sometimes it can be a real fucking pain in the ass.
no, 100%, man. I mean, at the end of the day, most people only see you guys come out of the curtains, perform in the ring,
That's right.
and leave, right? Like, I mean, they're not there at the end when the ring is being taken down and you're loading up that truck and, all hands on deck. They don't see that part. They don't see all the pieces that you speak of. I mean, one can argue the same goes for us in what we do, right? Like they just see us sitting here talking and smiling and laughing and having a good old time, but they don't see all the work that goes in behind it. But
Yeah,
I
all
mean,
into your production of your show, like that takes its toll on you too. And took a lot out of me the last little while with all the stuff that was going on behind the scenes, and you know what, I've got myself an incredible partner in Ed Anderson.
yeah.
He brought me back and dialed me in on our direction and what we need to do, and he pretty much said fuck the haters.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
100%. Ed is an amazing guy, Chance. I would
Is he?
love for you to meet. Oh, he's so phenomenal. He was the first person I met that day. And
Nice.
yeah, just I can't say enough. I still have his $1,000 and $100 bills.
Well, they're talking about you. He just showed up late, so give him shit, guys.
But when you have your own money printed,
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want, man.
Gotta remember, time is money, right?
Absolutely. And I still have your $1,000 and $100 bills. Just looking for a little plaque to put them up on the wall. So
Yep.
thank you for that. I was just telling the guys here how amazing you were to me in Alberta, in Calgary that weekend. Just the open arms and the love and just the respect, man. I really want to say thank you for all that you did for me for that time, and the accessibility, the openness and whatnot. Like, I felt like I'd been there for years, but thank you
Well,
so much.
what it is is dealing with people. You got to be a VIP in this business, right? You got to be able to interact with everybody.
Can I have you just move maybe to the right a little bit? There you go. You got that big glare in your face.
How's that?
Better. That's much better. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you were saying yes, VIPs.
Yeah, the main thing is you have to be like a VIP. You got to integrate yourself with the crowd, with the people, with CEOs. Big business, right? It's like a billionaire Ed. Time is
Yes,
money.
yes. Absolutely. How did you feel about that weekend overall? Like now that you've had a couple weeks to digest it all and everything that's going on in your guys' world, was it a successful weekend? Did you enjoy it?
Well, for myself, I enjoyed it. Only thing is, for successful for that venue, no.
Okay, fair enough.
People what they thought they were going to draw in the first place, but they never. I give a pat on the back. Mr. Sullivan, he tried his best. Just
Absolutely.
move.
Yeah, I would have to say that, and this is probably the first time I'm going to say it, and the only time I'm going to say it. I wish the crowd was bigger. That would have been, the crowd that was there was loud. I would have to say the second night was a lot more people. But those who were there, let their voices be heard. So it was a full house with the crowd sound and what have you. But yeah, I would have loved to seen some of the upper bowl filled up a bit more and whatnot. But
How many seats does that venue hold?
1,800.
1,800. If you get standing room, you get about 2,400.
Okay.
It was that venue, but it's just price. You got burn, go for it, right? But you have to make it in revenue.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not an easy thing to fill.
So Otto's been telling us some of the exciting things that are happening with the company now and the new directions and stuff like that. He told us about the new TV deal, and we talked a little bit about the promotion and where it's going, and things that are be coming up, the fan interaction involvement. Is there anything you want to add to that with the direction and what you guys are hoping to see as CanAm grows again?
Well, there's other things in the works here, but you know, I don't want to let it out of the bag yet. You
Yeah.
know, I'll deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep my
Eyes and ears
eyes,
open.
ears, and mouth closed, right?
And
Because
that's how you make the billions.
every time we do something, somebody else takes it, our idea, right? And it's like, no more. We, you know, gotta keep our ears and eyes open and our mouth closed, and me and other great plans down the road here. And
No,
we're not
100%.
gonna stop. We're not gonna close our doors. We just keep on going forward, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I guarantee you, when you come back down to Calgary, we're gonna show you what wrestling's all about in
Yeah.
Can-Am.
No,
Yeah, I
I
look
can't.
forward to making the trip next time.
Yeah, we'll make a trip out again here shortly soon. Just let us know when the best time to come down is. Probably the new year, just to be safe. Until then, we'll just keep watching from our perches here. But we'll definitely would love to come down in the new year, both of us this time, and do more of an exclusive, just a Can-Am kind of experience. That'd be awesome.
I agree. Okay, I'll let you talk to Otto here.
One thing we're really proud of, and I can let this out of the bag, I guess.
Yeah.
We got two great venues in Okotoks and Innisfail, and we're trying to add another two. The back alley show will now go only once a month
Okay.
because we are adding a Calgary show to our touring circuit, and we're also adding another show in Airdrie. So we're really looking forward to these people fundraise and get some money behind them. And really, that's what this is all about to myself, and is being able to help that individual or individuals raise money for their organizations.
Mhm.
One thing we were really, really proud of, the couple weeks ago, we did the Calgary Pop-Up Care Village, and we gave away 135 blankets. We gave away, along with Lambert Manor, we gave away hygiene products. We gave away food items. We gave away clothing. We gave away anything and everything we could give away. And it was well received. We got invited back next year. So that's saying we did something right. So
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's
That's
the
good to
one
hear.
thing. Yeah.
because these people are, winter's coming,
Mhm.
and to be stuck out on the street is horrible.
Now, what's the weather like there right now? How are you guys doing? Is it cold yet?
Oh, it's well, we still got some pretty nice days, but it's coming.
Oh, okay.
There's no snow yet, but
Yeah.
temperature at night does drop, and it drops drastically.
Okay, well, we're still in the 20s here.
Mid-20s.
We're still reached the mid-20s here.
Oh, must be nice.
I haven't put long pants on yet, man. Still in shorts.
Usually don't put them on till mid-November either, and that's usually when there's snow on the ground. So
Fair play, fair play. Community work, you guys did so much in the past. Is that going to continue with new partners? You already mentioned what you guys did there with Lambert. A big shout out to those guys. Got to sit down with them for a few minutes there in Calgary as well. Amazing group of people, amazing foundation. The work that they're doing is just absolutely amazing. So a big shout out to those guys as well.
We plan on doing anything and everything we can do to continue our community outreach work, for sure.
Mhm.
Airdrie, we are partnered now with the Boys and Girls Club.
Right.
We're looking forward to helping them in raising money for their projects that they're doing. We're looking forward to continuing our Royal Canadian Legion work up in Innisfail and helping that group out there.
Right.
The Elks Hall in Okotoks, we're looking forward to helping them. But anybody and everybody that we can help, we are gunning to try and help these guys as much as we can. Our show here in Calgary will be at the Kirby Center. We've signed now for a year with them, so we're looking forward to doing great work with Kirby Center and raising money for Well, I believe the Kingsman Club of Calgary's out of there, and just to help the Kirby Center itself with all the good that they do is absolutely incredible for us. To be partnered with Naggart Manor, to be partnered with the Oxford House, I'm looking forward to continuing our work with them, and who knows who might come on.
No,
Never.
100%. Yeah, that'd be exciting. I mean, things look great. I'm really happy to hear about, sometimes you have to go through the mud in order to get out to the other side, right? And I think that the mud is behind you guys, in my opinion. And, I can't wait to see the product that's coming forth and the things that are emerging. Otto, maybe when you have the opportunity, you can share with me through a text or something, some of the links, so we can post all that information in the description of this video for all the fans, so where they can find the TV, where they can find wherever they need to find.
PPN.
Yeah, the PBN, whatever you guys need us to do.
We'll definitely get you that. I also, when you called me earlier today to let me know that the link had been sent, unfortunately, you know what happened to our TikTok. It's
Yeah.
gone. I'll never get it back. But I'm here to announce that I've created a new TikTok. CanAm Wrestling 2021 is the link.
Okay.
Please, if you were following us before, come back, because we got some exciting stuff coming.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens from here on going forward, my man. I'm not ready to shut down for nobody. This is
Keep
actually
grinding, man.
ignited a flame inside me. All the haters that hate, let them hate.
Absolutely, brother, man. I mean, a room full of haters, let them hate.
Don't
If you
care
love what you're doing, keep doing it.
all they want, because we ain't going nowhere.
No, none of us are. Absolutely. All right, Otto, I want to say thank you so much for taking out the time.
Yeah.
I know you guys are busy. You guys got to get to the school and continue with that. But keep us posted. Let us know what's going on. And I'm going to say this publicly. I would love to do, once you guys are up and running and everything is beautiful in the world of CanAm and Otto Gentile, I would love to do a weekly hit just so the fans know where to go every week. There's no excuses. So I want us to be your platform for the masses.
And I thank you so much for that, my brother. And I will do anything and everything to get you guys to the new heights as well. Remember,
Absolutely, man.
us, CanAm Wrestling, everything on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We're still there. Same with the Alberta Wrestling Academy. Look for some great things to come from there as well. And some more surprises are coming along the way. So be ready.
Well, can't wait, Otto. Thank you so much, my friend. Be safe.
Tells you the
Thank
whole,
you, man, for coming on.
you're only gonna need the edge, baby.
Say it again, man. Say it one more time. You cut out there, man. You have to say it one more time.
I said, remember, it's us that sells you the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
Love
Absolutely.
that line.
October 19th, back alley, pick your poison. And October 21st at the Okotoks Elks Hall, the best versus the beast for the new CanAm Stu Hart Memorial Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wow. That's going to be
Cool.
amazing, man. Can't wait to see that belt.
Yeah, you betcha, brother. It's going to be something else.
Awesome, brother. All right. My best to both of you, gentlemen. Have a great
Thank you.
evening. Have a great rest of your week and be safe and perform safe and give those prophets a hug for me.
You got it, brother. Thank you for all the love and respect that you guys give us. And right back at you guys, man.
Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
on.
Take care.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Have a good
Okay. Bye-bye. Well, there you guys have it. Our interview with Otto Gentile from CanAm Wrestling. Chance, what'd you think, man? I kind of
It was
hogged
good.
a lot of it.
We got a special guest. Billionaire Ed came on, so it was
Yeah,
good. Seems like a
no,
cool guy.
Billionaire Ed is cool. Yeah, I got to see him work. He worked the Battle Royal as well. So, not too much in terms of seeing him perform, but I mean, watching him outside and just kind of run everything from the outside was kind of interesting to watch.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a good experience through and
Good
through.
interview, man. Like I said it before. I'll say it again. Otto's first class. He's a great guy, and it was a good interview. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know. Next time we have to go down together. Definitely.
Yeah, we'll go down together.
It's,
We'll pick a date, make it official, and go down.
No, for sure. Absolutely.
Looking